I want to give you a little update in terms of where we're at during our COVID-19 emergency. Just as a recap, on June 2nd, 2020, the City Council voted to recommend the use of masks in public to address the spread of COVID-19 within Yakima. Staff subsequently embarked upon a Mask Up to Open Up campaign in coordination with the county, the health district, the Chamber of Commerce, and local retail and grocery industry. The campaign has included multilingual English and Spanish language messaging to the local media, utilizing the city's multiple platforms through social media and throughout the city using both stationary electronic message reader boards and our transit fleet's electronic reader boards. Through the partnership, the city was able to distribute over 100,000 masks to community members to further reduce the spread of infection. On July 2nd, 2020, Governor Inslee approved moving Yakima County to a modified Stage 1 of reopening. This was largely in response to public health concerns that, should the county remain at Stage 1, residents may travel outside the county to access goods and services and potentially spread infection throughout the state. Because of concerns about continued spread of COVID-19 elsewhere in Washington, on July 13th, the governor instituted a statewide pause on any further reopening through July 28th. Yakima County has since been recognized for our leadership in reducing COVID-19 transmission in Washington through the Mask Up to Open Up campaign. As of July 11th, community surveys indicated that 95% of the public are wearing masks within the county, which is up from 65% the month prior and 35% 2 months back. In terms of recent trends, while the resurgence in cases was originally limited to a few hot spots, upward trends are now prominent in most counties in Washington state. One encouraging exception is Yakima County, where we have growing confidence that mitigation efforts are working. In the Puget Sound area and in Spokane County, the increase in testing has been outpaced by an increase in cases, as evidenced by rising test positivity from mid-June onward. Meanwhile, in Yakima County, a falling test positivity is encouraging given the relatively stable testing volume. Model-based estimates of COVID-19 prevalence are rising in the Puget Sound area and are comparable to peak levels from late March. Meanwhile, Spokane County, it is estimated that prevalence is even higher than it's ever been. And there is a declining trend in Yakima County suggesting that mitigation efforts have had success, but will need to continue since prevalence is still comparable to late April levels. The Yakima Metropolitan Statistical Area, or MSA, Labor Area Summary of Non-Farm Employment for May 2020 county level unemployment figures was released at the end of June, on June 23rd. The negative effects of COVID-19 related layoffs became apparent with the release of the April and May reports. For the last 2 months, unemployment rates in Yakima County have remained below the statewide average, mostly recently in May at 11.5% within Yakima County and 11.7% statewide. We have also recent data for June for the state of a little over 9% unemployment. We don't have county unemployment figures yet for that month. In terms of our parks and recreation services, we want to remind the public that the city offers virtual recreation programs online through the parks website, and additional programs continue to be added. The Step Up and Park It program is starting its second week. Initially, the health district at the beginning of July gave the city permission to reopen or open Lions Pool for the year on Tuesday, July 7th, but Wednesday morning, the district reversed their approval. Parks continue to be very busy with walkers, joggers, and people riding bikes. Disc golf has been very popular too, and most people utilizing the parks are following social distancing requirements. And then I've got a little bit of regional economic data. The state highway traffic, with data taken from 32 locations, is down 13%, and our hotel occupancy is down 33%, to 33%, which is a reduction from 2019, where it was a baseline of 67%. Mayor, this concludes my overview of the COVID-19 emergency.